Hello, friends! Today, let's dive into the real cost of living in Canada. The kind of details most people don't tell you. If you're planning to move to Canada in 2026, or just curious about life here, this video is for you. So, how much does it really cost to live in Canada? Let's break it down. For a single person, the average monthly cost of living is about $2,053, including rent. For a family of 4, that number jumps to around $4,565. If we take away rent, a single person spends about $832 on basic living expenses, while a family spends about $2,574. Rent and utilities usually cost around $1,222 for one person and $1,991 for a family. On top of that, you'll need about $572 a month for food if you're single, or roughly $1,491 for a family. Transportation costs are relatively low compared to other countries, averaging $128 for one person, or $334 for a family. Now, let's talk about income. The average monthly salary after tax in Canada is around $2,878. That's enough to cover about 1.4 months of living expenses. Not bad, but remember, this varies a lot depending on which province or city you choose. Canada also ranks well globally. GDP per capita is about $54,283. The Human Freedom Index is 8.74, which is among the highest worldwide. Life expectancy here is about 81.6 years, and around 82% of Canadians speak English, making it easier for newcomers. Now, let's zoom in on everyday costs you'll actually feel. Eating out can add up quickly. A typical lunch menu costs around $16. Dinner for 2 in a mid-range restaurant? About $67. A fast food combo like McDonald's is roughly $11, and a cappuccino is under $4. Rent is one of the biggest expenses. A one-bedroom apartment in the city centre costs about $1,209, while a cheaper one outside the centre is closer to $1,047. A 3-bedroom apartment downtown costs about $2,108, and a more affordable option outside the centre is around $1,772, $87 a month, while a family pays about $134. Internet plans are around $55. Transportation. A one-way local transport ticket costs $2.60, or about $85 a month for a pass. A short taxi ride of 8 kilometers costs $16.60. Gasoline is about $1.13 per litre, which is considered reasonable compared to Europe. Groceries. Milk is $2.29 per litre. Bread about $2.54, and eggs $3.51 per dozen. Meat is pricier. Chicken breast around $12 per kilogram. Steak about $15 per kilogram. Fresh produce like apples cost $4.04 per kilogram. Bananas are cheaper at $1.41 per kilogram. And tomatoes are about $3.88 per kilogram. A mid-range bottle of wine costs about $13.50, and beer around $2.77 per can. Health and essentials. A doctor's visit costs about $77 if you're not covered by public health care. Cold medicine for a week costs about $9.70. Everyday items like shampoo are around $4.80, and toothpaste is about $2.30. Lifestyle. A gym membership is around $41 per month. A cinema ticket costs about $12. Childcare can be expensive. Daycare is around $798 per month, and international school fees are over $12,000 per year. Now here's something really important. Canada's cost of living can vary a lot depending on where you live. According to Statistics Canada, big cities like Toronto and Vancouver have some of the highest rents in the country, while provinces like Newfoundland and Labrador, New Brunswick, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan remain much more affordable. So, if you're planning to move to Canada in 2026, don't just think about the big-name cities. Smaller provinces can offer affordable housing, lower living costs, and often better chances for permanent residency. And remember, healthcare, education, and social services are strong in Canada, which is one of the reasons it consistently ranks among the top 20 best countries to live in worldwide. So, friends, that's the truth about Canada's cost of living. The good, the challenging, and the realistic side. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss my breakdown of city-by-city living costs across Canada coming up next.